overwhelming source for all the stuff you care about. Kevin Pereira, it's nice to see you. Hello.
I'm Candace Bailey.
Yes, you are.
We're coming to you live from the G4 studios in Los Angeles.
On the show today,
Nice.
Will I Am is here, live, with a groundbreaking science documentary about the life robotic. Hopefully they're cooler than that. And Blair Herter cheats death with the cast of Final Destination 5. Emma Bell and David Koechner tell Blair how fate will kill him.
Plus, It's Effing Science reveals exactly how alcohol makes you drunk.
What?
Enjoy your hangover. And take a game break with Adam Sessler. He's got the 411 on insanely twisted Shadow Planet. It's like Castlevania in space.
Yeah. You're drunk right now.
I'm not drunk.
It's insane.
I'm drunk on life, Kevin.
What?
On life.
Is that a new brand of rum?
I don't know, it should be. Life. I'm not right down the
I thought there was like no subtitle at all, just life. All right, pour me a shot. Let's go around the net. It's just all right. Teenagers, what about them? Let me tell you. They've long searched for ways to relive the carefree joys of their youth, don't they? They really do. Those damn teenagers.
Are you allowed to say that?
What? Don't. If you're really curious, don't whisper it.
Oh, damn, okay. All right, damn!
Damn.
Damn life. For instance, powering a merry-go-round with a motorcycle.
I bet powering a merry-go-round with a motorcycle will not have any unintended consequences, will it, Candace?
I don't know.
Was brought to you by the fetal position. The fetal position. For when you're too tired or too unconscious to tell everyone that you did something really stupid.
Aw, Kevin, that wasn't
It's my third favorite position.
I don't like that.
What, the fetal position, or
yeah,
you don't like?
that joke. It made me sad. He might not ever walk again.
He probably won't be able to process the humor in it. It has no idea. We're just flickering lights on a TV box to him right now. He has no idea that we're making fun of his condition. Find solace in that.
You're so bad.
It's just life.
One of the fastest and easiest routes to a laugh on the internet is to take a clip and slow it down, especially when little children are involved.
Yeah, today's number 4 is a scene from Full House, one of the most wholesome television shows ever created, if I may. Except
now there's a guest star demon.
What?
I like her because she laughs at all my jokes, even when they're not funny.
Ooh. Honestly, that might be the very first time we've actually shown something where the Olsen twin was not the most terrifying thing on the screen. That might be a first.
Show me your demon laugh.
What, you actually do?
Do one.
Like
Do a demon.
That's all I had. You got something better?
I don't know. I'll try. Did I win?
Yeah, you absolutely won. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're the creepier host.
I don't know about creepier, Kevin. And at number 3 today, the latest from our musical friend, Weeble. You may know him from past web melodies like, "Come on, woman, get on my horse."
Yeah. You may. But now instead of singing about horses, he's rapping about owls.
This lab ain't for fun, so we leave our fun owls at home. This lab is for sags, so we need a sags owl. We got our owls from the shelf over there at the top with the other birds that are used for science. Yeah, me, I prefer a peregrine hawk, but every now and then you need a bird that can squawk. Yeah, hawks are great, and eagles too, but when you're dropping mad signs, only owls will do. Rotate your owl. Rotate your owl. Rotate your owl. Move your owl around until you break new ground.
It's all right. I got a chiropractor that can do that with my neck, so I'm used to it.
Mistress Starfish?
Yeah. Well, I mean, for insurance purposes, she's my chiropractor, but she does do really great soft tissue work. So thank you, mistress. Yeah, you have to pay extra for the shiatsu.
In at number 2 is a real lifestyle pro tip from fake news maestros at the Onion News Network.
Just shut off our show. Just, it's not gonna get any better. I mean, actually, come back in like 10 minutes. Will.i.am will be here, and that'll be awesome. But just hit the power button, go get a latte, a Jamba Juice, whatever. If you're hankering for a vacation and you can't afford it, close your eyes and think of anywhere else.
What exactly is a mind vacation?
Well, instead of actually taking a trip, you simply close your eyes and imagine you're taking a trip.
Well, Kathy, we're seeing some photos here of you on some of your mind vacations.
Yes. Oh, here I am in Paris last summer. Oh, and here I'm in Hawaii, and I'm laying on the sand, and I'm reading the latest Stieg Larsson novel.
Oh, clever.
The great thing about a mind vacation is that you can imagine you're eating a 4-star meal, even if you are just eating your usual tuna out of the can. Oh, see, here I am at Buca di
Look at
Beppo
that.
at the Universal Studios City Walk.
Kathy, you also encourage people to use these techniques in their just normal daily lives as well, right?
I do. I imagine that I went to a 4-year university, and in my mind, I have the same bachelor degree as everybody else, but none of the debt.
And look at you now. You're being interviewed on the Today Now morning show.
Oh, isn't it wonderful?
Yeah.
Thank you so much for having me. Oh, we're going to commercial now?
I'm laying on a beach right now, and there is a beautiful, beautiful woman in a very tight bikini running on the shore. Now she's in the water now. And wave just knocked her bikini top off. It just washed up to my feet. Oh, this is a credit. She's
Be
so
quiet. You're
What?
ruining my mind dream.
I didn't know you were on one. My eyes are closed. I'm sorry. Where are you?
Oh, yeah. I'm in the studio.
Yeah?
Hosting the show with Nathan Fillion. He just told me my joke was really funny. Oh, he just told me I'm really pretty, too. I love you.
I was gonna be Nathan. I was gonna be Nathan Fillion. I was gonna.
You were still dreaming about yours.
No, at least my mindcation was believable. Hey, still ahead, we have a sensual guide to sensuality.
Nathan Fillion, please come home to me. Make it believable. Get ready for some cuddling after this.
Nathan Fillion thinks I'm
He's
adorable.
very sexy.
He's incredibly sexy. On a scale of 1 to sexy,
Sexy.
he's a 10. You know, there are handsome men out there in the world, and then there's John Stamos.
Who is very handsome.
Incredibly. And in this College Humor original, he wants to show you the secrets of his success with the ladies, and it turns out handsomeness isn't all you need.
Being a nodal Lothario, people often ask me for sex advice. But guys, if you truly want to win over a woman, the real key is the cuddle. You and your lady will probably want to start with a Stamos soother. She lies next to you, her head resting on your chest. Not only will she feel protected, the pitter-patter of your heart will reassure her that you're still alive. From this position, she could kiss your neck, caress your gallant chest while you run your fingers through her raven hair. Next, you'll want to move into the Stamos spoonful. It's a gentle way to show your lady what she has to look forward to later. And if you sleep with your eyes open, the Stamos way, you get to stare at her face all night long. You can nuzzle noses, butterfly kiss, blow on, or even gently nibble her ear. With the right mix of affection and tenderness, my Snugglefest guarantees that your woman will stay most cozy.
I like that.
Yeah. That was either a really, really funny cameo by Bob Saget or a very uncomfortable peek behind the scenes of Full House. I don't know which.
What are you talking about? Full House was just a show about 3 guys who shared a house together in San Francisco with a bunch of younger girls.
Should probably stop discussing it now, right?
Yeah.
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 All right.
Let's keep things sexy. Here are the Siskel and Ebert of ass.
It's Pat and Bill.
Yay!
And welcome back to our summer booty special. The sun is up, the thongs are clean-ish, the Duryea is smoking, so let's get right to the booties.
Okay, the waves are rippling across bare ass in Lady's video for her bouncy, infectious ode to shaking it, twerk! So here's your hot forecast. I'm issuing a tsunami warning of butt.
Oh, that's actually a perfect description. You'll suffer and then drown in a sea of spasming buttocks and twerk.
Now, Bill, if you pan this video, you should never be allowed to ever slap another ass ever again. Don't do it. Don't go there. Don't.
One slap.
I can't believe it. Wow, are you high? Are you out of your mind?
If you like those butts so much, you know, I can leave and you can just twerk off to it.
You know, you are free to go anytime. And you don't even have an argument about your problem with this video.
I don't like their tattoos. Now, you call me old-fashioned, but I just want an eye full of jiggling ass, and I don't want an Oriental tramp stamp or ganja leaves getting in the way.
I am not letting you get away with that. I am giving these hard twerking women 5 slaps.
What?
Each.
No, you can't do that.
I am going to fill the screen with slaps.
Come on, you can't. 5 is the maximum.
You just try and stop me, you old slap Scrooge. Ladies made the Cirque du Soleil of booty videos. Look, these girls are upside down and shaking it.
The only thing more sweaty than your argument are the ladies' tired ink curbside rumps. Time to take out the trash.
And you know, I would go dumpster diving into some of that keister.
You would? Oh. You know, my back hurts from carrying your slap-happy ass around all these years. You go yourself.
Okay, all right. No, don't worry, everybody. Even though the show has just lost its biggest ass, I will be here to continue to bring up the rear. Until next time, the balcony is closed. Bill, get back in here.
Final Destination didn't invent people dying, but they did perfect it.
Yes, and speaking of people you want to see killed, Blair Herter met the cast. Will he survive?
Fool death once, shame on you. But fool death 5 times, you're dead. In Final Destination 5, once again, the Grim Reaper has unleashed a Rube Goldberg-style death trap to catch the ones that got away.
Who are you? What are you doing?
My job.
Who had the best death here?
It depends on what your fear. So it depends if you're, afraid of heights, or if you don't like things on your eye, or if you just want to be split and pretzeled and pretzel. Yeah.
Hers comes out at you out of nowhere, and your popcorn's gonna throw up. Hers is just excruciating to watch, so it's more skin crawling. It depends on your flavor, man.
Death doesn't like to be cheated.
Tony, you've now terrified generations. I still can't look in my bathroom mirror because of you.
That sounds really bizarre.
You've been scaring people for a long time, man. You've been scaring people out of their bathrooms for a long time.
Wow.
That does sound weird, actually.
I never thought when I was studying classical theater, though, that I would end up frightening people. I thought I'd be enlightening people. Right. But here we go. I still got time.
I think we should celebrate the fact that the African American character does not die first.
What?
This is a game changer, people.
What?
Yeah.
I said this earlier. I feel like I might be the Barack Obama of horror films.
You are.
I'm the first.
That's a fact.
Let's look around this room. How do I die?
Chandelier. Come right down.
That's it, just one thing?
Chandelier,
We need
and
to
then
build up.
the light goes and then it starts fire.
Right.
And then there's like hairspray over there and that kind of like explodes and it hits your face. I could keep going.
You're scary. You guys normal, you, terrifying.
You'll slip on one of the glass beads, right? and then you'll knock your head against the mic, and then all of a sudden that big lamp is going to come down. You're going to catch it, but it's going to burn your hand, and then it's going to stick to your face.
Live fast, die young, leave a bad-looking corpse, because in Final Destination 5, death comes for us all, and it ain't pretty.
Final Destination 5 is in theaters on Friday.
All right, now Attack of the Art Show is back, and you still have another week to get us your entry honoring your favorite viral video.
But get it to us early, and you may even get to see it on Attack before our big gallery exhibit at Meltdown Comics later this month. Now remember, we'll fly the creator of our favorite piece out here to LA to be our guest of honor at the event.
It's 10 kinds of cool, and we've started to receive entries already, like this medallion here that pays homage to the double rainbow. Look at that, shiny. It blings when you bling.
And here I am with Nyan Cat.
Yes! Is that you in the spacesuit?
Yes, I
Aw.
love cats. I love every kind of cat.
Of course you do.
Nyan.
The title of this one says it all. It's amazing. It's Epic Beardman Punch-Out. Right? Huh? Bring the ambulance! Where them ambulance at?
And here's our favorite butt-scratching cat, and it's functional.
Oh, you gotta love that.
I love this.
You're legally obligated to love that. All right, don't abuse the privilege. Head on over to g4tv.com/artshow for all the details. Easy, you're gonna rub
Still
it raw.
ahead, has the iPhone 5 been revealed? Sarah Underwood knows the answer, and she'll dish it all in the feed.
Plus, Adam Sessler is here for Game Break with a hybrid of Metroid and Castlevania on Xbox Live. And later, Will I Am is here live for Science! This portion of Attack of the Show is brought to you by New Line Cinema's Final Destination 5, in theaters Friday. Here's a question for you. Would you go on a date with Drunkle Ted to go on a date with Bustus? You logged on to g4tv.com and told us what you thought, and we'll have the results after the break.
I bet you can do it with your elbows.
Ooh, my penis.
Ew, it's so weird, right?
Lick it.
I'm not gonna lick your hand. I wouldn't lick anybody's hand.
The results are in, and about 90% of you said that you would go on a date with Drunkle Ted to go on a date with Bustus. That's a lot of time to spend in a damp, dark basement just to go out with a superhero.
Hey, I'm up here.
It's totally worth it. Log on to g4tv.com for more questions like this and tell us just how far you go.
I thought it was gonna be like 100%.
Yeah, it is Drunkle Ted, though.
Yeah, but it is Bustus.
That is true. That is true. Touche. Hey, the news, it can be a little depressing.
Well, that's why we have Sarah Underwood to tell you about it.
Seriously, who's that 10%?
I don't know.
Bustus is hot. What's wrong with you guys? Start the feed.
All the news you need to know. Feed.
It's Wednesday, August 10th, and here are your top stories. Remember, the 5th of November. That's what Anonymous is trying to do by taking down Facebook. The hacktivist group recently released a video announcing Operation Facebook, a campaign against the social network that's meant to culminate on Guy Fawkes Day. Some people have said it's a hoax, but it turns out it's just a small faction of Anonymous members coordinating the attack, and most of the group's prominent members are not behind the idea. Just in case, you might want to change your Facebook password so it doesn't match your email account and stock up on your Farm Bill crops while you're at it. Hey, did you see the video of the leaked the video? Is that what? Yes. Did you see? Yeah, that's what I meant. Did you see the? I didn't screw up. I was just confirming. Hey, did you see the video of the leaked iPhone 5 website?
Yes.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Well, sorry to poop on on your party, but it's fake. The video started going around earlier this week and claimed to be the hidden Danish website for Apple's next-gen iPhone. But lo and behold, the convincing mock-up shows a visible link to a local file and not an actual website. It's also littered with typos, and the phone says no service. Wait a minute. Someone posted something on the internet that was fake? Never!
I'm so sure.
What'd you say?
I'm so sure.
Get over here!
Oh!
Get over here.
All we need is somebody in a giant foam bumblebee outfit to run out there with a bottle with the XXX on it. Hey, I'm a drunk bumblebee.
Okay. Scientists have just found evidence that the building blocks of human life are extraterrestrial. In other words, we're all freaking aliens! Woo! NASA-funded researchers looked at meteorite samples collected in Antarctica and found nucleo-based analogs that are the building blocks of human DNA and RNA. The researchers say the findings mean our genetic makeup is most likely alien in nature. It supports the theory that biological life arrived on Earth from an errant asteroid and that similar forms of life lie elsewhere in the galaxy. So, suck it, creationism. The United... What?
No, here we go.
The United Kingdom is in chaos, but that doesn't mean the internet is resting on its laurels. This Tumblr, dubbed Photoshop Looter, creates a curated collection of wonderfully altered photos from the UK riots. Poodles, knitted teddy bears, rainbows, unicorns, everything you'd expect from the internet's finest photoshoppers. Look, we know the media here isn't really covering this insane story, so at the very least, please enjoy. I'm thinking everyone in England is just mad because they're not getting enough free giant cookies to carry around, you know? And finally, once upon a time, in a galaxy far, far away, there was a sci-fi franchise adored by millions. And then it was made into a porno.
Yeah.
I thought you guys would cheer a lot more for that. Yes!
They're too busy masturbating to cheer.
I'm so sure, Kevin.
Oh!
There's no rule for that. Here, I'll go like this.
No, I think you have to do this.
Come here.
You come here.
I'll go anywhere. You just point.
All right.
There's not as much for me to do.
Hey, handful is plenty, Candace.
Thank you, Sarah.
Get a room. And let me put a camera in it.
You're just jealous. You're just jealous. Hey, check out the Star Wars XXX. Just go ahead, check it out.
How did my father die? A young Jedi named Darth Vader, who was a pupil of mine until I cut his arms and legs off and left him burning in a river of lava.
I think I want to go home now. I'm Luke Skywalker. I'm here to save you.
I'm being rescued by a transvestite.
You know, sometimes I even amaze myself. She's rich. She's really hot. I mean, really, really hot.
You got a problem here. Eject! Eject! I can't pull the stick back anymore. Milk. What you think he asked for?
Disgusting.
I am not looking forward to the scene when Porkins goes down. Get it? When he crashes his ship and he like, you know, when he does that too. What? Crashes his ship and he, you know, also when he goes
I got
down.
that part. I understood. It was everything immediately following the word ship that I didn't quite catch.
You did.
It's noises. I'm Sarah Underwood, and you've just been fed. Now back
to you guys. Kids, you shouldn't drink alcohol.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
bad for you.
We're really the moral authority around here. But alcohol makes you feel so good, Candace. How does it do that? Science. Beer, liquor, booze, juice, grog, hooch. Call it what you will, but one thing's for sure, the lick will get you tossed. And if you're wondering why, or you just want to know how to avoid the hangover, then we just need one thing, some science. In order to explain the effects of alcohol on the body, first, we need to look at what's inside. In terms of chemistry, alcohol is an organic compound that consists of an oxygen atom bound by several hydrogen atoms, which are themselves bound by several carbon atoms. Now, there are a few variations of this molecular structure, but the kind we find in our beverages is called ethanol. Ethanol is technically a poison, and your body treats it like one. Every time you down the sauce, it's trying to get rid of it as fast as it can, and the body's only defense is an enzyme known as alcohol dehydrogenase. When the alcohol enters the bloodstream, the enzyme snatches a hydrogen molecule off the ethanol to make it non-toxic. But the enzymes can only do so much, and if you overload your body with too much alcohol, they simply can't keep up, and that is how you get drunk. Contrary to popular belief, getting drunk doesn't actually kill brain cells. It inhibits their function. We all know it messes with our central nervous system. But booze most significantly slows down the brain's frontal cortex, which is the part of our noggin that controls decision-making. When you drink a lot, an instinct known as your intentionality bias takes over, which is normally regulated by your brain's ability to evaluate consequences. So the more alcohol we drink, the worse we get at gauging the consequences of our actions, and the more trouble we have making good decisions. Hey, that's why drunks are so good at breaking things and getting into fights, and why the Jersey Shore is still on television. To purge the body of the alcohol, your go-to organ is the liver, which is where those enzymes do their work. It's the powerhouse of alcohol consumption and breaks down about 90% of the booze. The remaining 10%, however, is excreted through, you guessed it, urine. But the reason you need to hit the head so frequently after we break the seal is because of that limited supply of enzymes. Once they're all busy with breaking down the booze, and you start getting drunk, your body fast-tracks everything else to the bladder so that it can get rid of the toxic liquid as quickly as possible. But it's important to note that taking a whiz this often also speeds up the loss of fluid from our body, which can cause dehydration. And that means only one thing: hangover. The headache, the dizziness, the cotton mouth, they're all primarily caused by dehydration. Drinking plenty of H2O before, during, and after a night of drinking will help your body replenish itself and help prevent a bad morning after. But whatever you do not take aspirin before drinking. Aspirin directly hinders the effectiveness of those vital enzymes. As a result, your body can't defend itself, and so it gives way to increased absorption and a wicked hangover the next day. So now that you know what goes on inside the liquor and inside your body, you can do a better job of drinking responsibly. Because after all, it's science. Drink a drink. Who better to talk about an insanely twisted game than Adam Sessler, huh? Well, the answer is there is nobody better, so welcome back, Adam Sessler, everybody! How are you?
Insane and twisted!
Ah!
Yay!
Two great things that taste great together.
I mean, after seeing that feed segment, I'm like, blah, 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 blah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Welcome to my world. That's what Candace says into her breasts, actually. The exact same words. Insanely Twisted Shadow Planet is the third game in Xbox Live Summer Arcade Series. Came out last week. What's the setup exactly?
Well, it's very Metroid. And granted, let's be fair. This is becoming a new trend in Xbox Live Arcade games. We saw that in Outland, which is probably its closest relative, especially in these very interesting graphics that the game is. But you play this alien, you're in a ship, right. You get upgrades, and with those upgrades it allows you different types of access in a very, very, very large map. And it's really about the stylization and the familiarity of the Metroid style. It's so familiar to Metroid, and by that I mean Metroid 1. Not Super Metroid,
No.
not
This
Metroid
is old
Prime.
School, yeah.
It doesn't really explain things. especially not with words. It has pictures.
Right.
And
There's no tutorial whatsoever.
No
It just sort of
tutorial.
launches you into the game.
So I actually started playing this game after just having picked something up at IKEA and went through that kind of male insecure process of trying to read the pictorial instructions and not getting it right.
Right.
And then this game does the same thing.
So do you just jam an Allen wrench into your Xbox controller and cry?
I mean, like, I start punching it. Of course, it's IKEA stuff, so there's a big dent in it. And then I'm just like, oh, so I just go back and I play with my blocks.
and your own little timeout corner?
Exactly.
Does your timeout corner have a mat that looks like there's a choo-choo train on it and a whole city?
No, I have to face towards the corner.
Oh, okay. Good.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, at the same time, the game is a lot of fun. It really does hew to that really classic Metroid style of play.
Well, let's talk about the classic Metroid. Then there should be upgrades and
Yes.
different weapons and different assignable items and tools.
There's upgrades. You know, you have kind of it's a weapon wheel. And once again, it's not just weapons. It's tools. It's things that you have to use that gets more complex as the game goes on to get through various areas. Like I said, as you can kind of see right here, you can see how the Metroid is playing into this.
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
some very interesting boss battles, as you can see.
Yeah, this is like one of the first bosses in the game, but it really makes use of a couple different weapons that you've acquired by then. But I love that, you know, from using grappling hooks and saw blades, there's a whole lot of variety. And then when you go back to the areas, again, just like Shadow Complex or Metroid,
Exactly.
you suddenly feel even more empowered and discover new areas.
And
within
it
the
does.
areas.
It really entices you that when you get that new ability, it's like, okay, now I want to go back and figure out what I couldn't get access to and I
Absolutely.
tried getting into for the past hour.
Now, this is the developer's first video game ever. So, in terms of level design, bosses, scope, I mean, does it pay off?
I mean, it's good, especially when you consider the fact that this is a first attempt.
Yeah.
It doesn't have incredible depth. It is, you know, a relatively short game, but it shows a lot of inventiveness, and the visual look really helps carry it.
Yeah, it's got a great
If this
style.
is more traditional, I think you would see how much it's like Metroid.
Now, there is a co-op mode, up to 4 players. Is that a bolt-on? Is it a little add-on, or is it an in-depth thing?
It's fun. It's not like you're playing the game with 3 other
Okay.
people. You're being chased by a creature. You have to work together. It's fun, but probably once or twice.
Okay, so the game will basically give you about 6 hours of gameplay for $15 real-world dollars. At that price, what is XPlay giving it?
Well, we're giving it 4 out of 5.
Nice.
It is. I mean, obviously, it's not the biggest, it's not the deepest game, but also, what else are you playing right now?
Yeah, I mean, really, you owe it to yourself if you have an Xbox 360. At least get online and get the trial, because I had a lot of fun with it.
Encourage this type of game development. I think that's the one thing there.
Completely agree. Adam Sessler, thank you, sir.
All right, my pleasure.
Appreciate it. Insanely Twisted Shadow Planet. It's available on Xbox Live right now. But now we go over to Candace.
Thank you, Kevin.
You're welcome,
Hi,
Candace
Adam.
Bailey.
Hi.
I know what you're going to be watching late Friday night. That's right, Marvel Anime! In the next episode, Wolverine meets his evil twin and they fight! Go to g4tv.com/Marvel for a preview. Stay tuned, Will.i.am will be here live to drop some science!
Fail. You're dead. Major fail. Fail. Fail, 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 fail. You lose.
Joining me now, everybody, the creator and executive producer of I Am First. Science is rock and roll. Will.i.am is here, everybody. Pleasure to have you here.
It's good to be here.
Now, how do I know I'm talking to the real Will.i.am and not his hologram? Is there a...
Because, you know, I'm
Okay,
I'm
got
here
it.
to
Got it.
first-
Just wondering, I don't know how this stuff works. What I love, first of all, I'm a huge fan of this project, so I'm happy to shed light on it to our audience. And I love that you were not just asked to, like, hey, come on and host this little thing about science. This is a project that is near and dear to your heart.
Yeah, no, whenever I get involved in something, I can't limit, you know, the ideas. So originally it was that, like, hey, come to our robotics competition in April and, you know, support it. And there's going to be some news about your appearance there. So I was like, you know, we could make this bigger than that. And Dean Kamen, Dean Kamen is like, in my eyes, today's Edison. He's our Edison today.
Absolutely.
And
He revolutionized leaning.
No, they do this, yeah, right?
You got that segue lean. That is all you need.
But, you know, he's in DECA, you know, his crew of scientists and inventors are, you know, he told me about US First and teaching kids robotics from the ages 9 to 18, teaching them how to be engineers and write code. And I just was, he blew my mind. And these kids blew my mind even more. So just go into a robotics competition like, yo, what's up, guys? And do a little song. Boom, boom, boom. See a piece. That ain't big enough.
Yeah.
So I was like, hey, let me turn it to a concert. If we're performing at the Super Bowl halftime, let's create a halftime of your robotics competition. And let me make a TV show out of it. So he gave me the green light to do that. And then...
well, let's take a step back. What is the competition actually, for those who don't know?
Oh, so the competition, so for like 4 to 5 months, these kids are building their robot, right? And in every city across America, there's the US First program, and they compete in these little semifinals, right? Then there's a big match in April where their robot has to, complete like all these tasks of picking up, circles and hanging them up on.
So this isn't like BattleBots where they're shooting rockets and have chainsaws and they're slicing each other up. Okay. This is like real world applications for like Mars rovers and, and like the health assist bots. And
exactly.
Stuff.
So
Okay.
if you see, that rover on Mars, that was made by some NASA scientists. I saw these little rovers made by 15-year-olds, right? And I was like, wow. I know what I was doing. I was 15. I was breakdancing. These kids is on some other. Breaking atoms.
I would rove to a 7-Eleven to get a Slurpee. That was the extent of my 17-year-old experience.
So I was like, let me make it to a TV show. Then, after I made the show, I was like, how am I going to get on TV? And, you get no's. You go one door, no. I got no's.
You get no's?
Yeah, I got a bunch of no's.
You tell them who you are, right?
No, it doesn't work like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it doesn't work like that.
You tell them with your elbow.
No.
Then you get the answer. Is that just lean across the desk and let them know?
Hey, I want to get this robotic show on TV.
The weirdest reason to get into a brawl ever.
Yo.
Robots in prime time.
Yeah, no. But I called ABC myself. Like, hey, I want to buy time. I never thought I would be able to do that 10 years ago. But these kids, they inspired me to know that if they're disciplined and they're dedicated and they're figuring out a way to do incredible things, what's my version of incredible things? I'm really proud of, being a part of this program and the people at US First to, push me. And it airs August 14th. So I bought the time, and then I was like, how am I going to sell the spots? So I learned a lot.
Right.
Right? Just me and my 4 partners, Tim and Greg Stills, thank you so much, and Ken Hertz and Seth, we all just did.
But I love that it was, we're happy to put your name on the poster. Instead, you're like, no, let's expose these kids and their incredible abilities and this incredible project to the world, and you just bought the time and you're just doing it. That's incredible.
Yeah, and then I had to go get the spots, and then Intel came and bought spots, and, J.C. Penney's, and, we had a whole bunch of people that came after the fact, because no one thinks that robots on primetime TV with kids is important. It is important, especially now, because America, we have no jobs. We have, the education is bad. It's all this doom and gloom. But here's programs like US First. It isn't, right? There is hope.
Yeah,
not hope
absolutely.
in like, kumbaya, my lord, kumbaya. Not that kind of hope. But real like, yo, let's get behind this. Let's amplify this. Let's duplicate this. Let's have programs like this all in our school systems.
Well, I appreciate you raising awareness for it, and I appreciate coming here to talk about it. And next year, it sounded like a lot of work. Just build a robot to do it for you. That's what you got to do. Will I Am, everybody. Appreciate it, man. You're doing a good thing. You can catch a special again this Sunday on ABC, but stick around. We have the exclusive trailer for a very Harold and Kumar 3D Christmas. Stay there.
Sarah, tell us again why you wouldn't trust Kevin.
Because he would use and abuse me. I would be stretched out and freaking burns and I don't know.
Coming up tomorrow on an all-new Attack of the Show. Actress Jacqueline McInnes Wood sneaks into the studio to avoid dying horribly in 3D in Final Destination 5. Then Blair Herter hits the gym alongside former UFC lightweight champ Jens Pulver. And Grace Helbig makes an indecent proposal to the cast of 30 Minutes or Less, including Aziz Ansari, Jesse Eisenberg, and Danny McBride. See it tomorrow. Yeah, so that is tomorrow, but you know what you get right now?
What?
Well, how about the AOTS exclusive trailer for a very Harold and Kumar 3D Christmas? How about that?
It's gotta be great because Kumar left the White House to make it.
Yeah.
It's in theaters November 4th.
Yes.
I shot Santa Claus in the face. He's real, and I shot him in the face.
What the?
Do you want to see my room?
Ah, married. He's singled up.
Kumar.
Sorry, I don't date black guys.
What?
What are you doing?
What?
My daughter's in there.
What?
Neil Patrick Harris. Welcome to heaven. I'm Jesus.
Jesus.
Christ. I practically run this place.
Oh, for reals?
I mean, my dad owns it, but I'm kind of number one.
You're one of those.
Watch out!
Who are those guys?
I think it was time to trip out a little bit.
Those kids put something in here.
Dude, we're claymated.
Awesome! Oh my god! This is like that scene from A Christmas Story. How did this happen?
Oh, is it? Is it like the scene from Christmas Story?
I'm sorry, dude. Oh! Just walk it off.
I don't know. Hasn't the whole 3D thing jumped the shark by now?
You don't understand. It makes Avatar look avatarded. It's gonna be amazing.
Who are you looking at?
You a Merry Christmas. How are you still alive?
What are you talking about?
We saw you get shot.
In that whorehouse?
In Texas.
You branded a prostitute.
Remember?
You have to be more specific.
A very Harold and Kumar 3D Christmas. In 3D.
Why don't you take your sweater off? For a massage. Just a couple girlfriends.
Okay. Get off of me! Oh, I thought you were gay.
I am gay. Gay for that.
I give the munchies.
That was funny.
Can we get Neil Patrick Harris on this show? Do you think we could?
Yes.
I would love to have NPH in this house.
That would be fun.
That'd be so good. Earlier, there was a tweet on the wall, and it has since cycled through, but they asked if anybody has ever planked on home base.
it down.
You were very excited, so go for it. Plank. You all right?
It's so big, though. It's.
No, it's going to be better. It's going to be better for them to see it
Thanks
this way.
to Will I Am, Sarah Underwood, Adam Sessler, and Blair Herter.
There you go. And I will owl. Goodbye, everybody. Oh, Web Soup starts right now. Enjoy it.